I wanted to go over a big win I had yesterday. So I have been working the probate and estates for quite some time now, and I'm putting way more into that. For one, I like the clients that I get to work with. For two, I like the attorney relationships that I built. And for three, there's not a ton of competition. So what happened with this particular probate and estate is I had met with her earlier in the year during the summer, spoke to her about the probate and estate, gave her some direction. Unfortunately, I didn't follow up with this lead, but I have my ISAs and my cold callers touching base with the probates and estates, which they then set me up with a listing appointment. The funny part to this is the team member that I brought with said, hey, she's not going to sign, but she wants to meet, maybe list in the middle to the late of January, just so that she gets through the holidays. And I said, no problem. We'll get her to list right after Christmas and get this going. He laughed, chuckled. This is a guy with 30 years of experience. So I kind of took that and I was like, I wonder if he'll be right, you know? But after that call hung up, my wife goes, man, you're pretty confident. You really think you can do that? And the answer is yes, right? Because I'm going to use the market stats. I'm going to use the process in which I had already helped her, and the go-giver principle of the book, The Go-Giver, to make sure that that relationship works out into where we get the listing. So we met with her. It took 20 minutes, and then we were able to get the document signed. The big win for this is that she had the property appraised 7 months ago at $460,000. Well, the market's adjusted. She's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath on the golf course, which is a pro, but the 3-bedroom would have helped her a lot more. However, we ended up listing that at $399 because of how the algorithms work with Zillow, Realtor.com, etc. So we're going to list it December 27th. We're going to list it at $399.9, and we're going to get this property on the market. So that's a huge win for me, right? Unfortunately, I dropped the ball and quit following up with her after the initial appointment, but thank gosh I have my processes in place with my CRM follow-up boss, Mojo, and then I have my cold callers as well that go in and go through those leads that we're able to nurture. So two things to keep in mind, right? When somebody tells you over the phone is not necessarily going to be what their action is when you meet with them, right? The second thing is give as much information and as much help as you can to that particular person so that when they're ready to list, they trust you and they're willing to go forward. The third thing to do is make sure that you have a system in place to where these leads are being followed up with. That way you can convert them when they're ready to go. And always be helpful, always be honest, and always have their best interest at heart, and never overpromise them on a listing price or a time frame in which they can get it sold. Be honest all the way through. Anyways, I hope this video worked and helped.